Hi, I'm Antavia.
Hi, I'm Octavia.
And we are
Sunny Magnolias. Welcome back to our channel.
So today we are going to be doing our December TBR. And for those of you who are new to BookTube, TBR means to be read. And so we have a lot of books that we want to read this December because we are going on Christmas break.
Such a lovely thing.
It is lovely. So after 4 months of papers and assignments
and tests and projects
tests and discussions and not doing tests and assignments, not doing
procrastination,
we're doing tests. So we have all these books that we're going to read. So
and we have a whole month off.
A whole month for the first time. We
4
usually
weeks.
just get 3 weeks, and so now we have 4, and we're very excited. So we are going to get down
to business.
Our TBR list. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I am definitely ready.
Let's do this. Okay,
right.
First book.
My first book is going to be Anna and the French Kiss.
So glad she's finally reading it, or at least making the decision to read it.
I'm making the decision to read it. See, I don't usually do to be read challenges because I just like to take my time with whatever I'm going to read. So this will be the first TBR I'm going to do, and hopefully I can get through it all.
Yeah.
What's your next book?
My first book is going to be The Book Thief.
Ooh.
I read this. Well, no, I didn't read it. I watched the movie about a year or 2 ago, and I fell in love with it because that summer I actually got the chance to go to Germany and go see a Jewish encampment site. And so I really wanted to read this book, and so I finally bought it on Thrift Books for like $4. So Thrift Books is a glorious place. And so this is the first book I'm going to be reading, at least hopefully.
Thrift Books is bae.
Thrift Books is bae.
My next book is Rebel Belle. It's about this southern girl who becomes an assassin. I read the first page. The first page is pretty cool. And it has action in it and, like ninja people. So that's what I did.
Ninja people.
That's what I did. So this will be my second book.
Okay, and my second book is going to be After You by Jojo Moyes, or Moyes, because I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. But over the summer, I read Me Before You.
Sad.
It was very sad, very heart-wrenching. I cried, I teared up. I cried watching the movie. I teared up reading the book.
I stopped before it got to the ending. I know what happens. I don't want to see what happens at the end.
So I'm really excited to see how Louisa Clark, is dealing with, spoiler alert, I'm pausing so you can, skip. Okay, she's dealing with Will Trainor's death now, and so, yeah, I hope you skip that part if you haven't read the book. So, yeah, this is my second.
I wonder how this is going to work out, though. She has to, get over that whole death.
Well, apparently, after the transformative 6 months she spent with Will Trainor, Louisa Clark
You're just reading the back of the book.
Is struggling without him. Following an extraordinary accident, she is no longer the girl she once was. Her body heals, but Lou knows that she needs to be kickstarted back to life.
Well, wouldn't it be her mind that needs to be healed and not her body?
I mean, but they said after an accident, so she apparently is getting over Will's death and something happens, but she meets this guy named Sam Fielding, and he's a paramedic. She just likes to deal with people who deal with death, apparently, but hey.
That's a good topic,
That's her thing, I guess.
It's a good topic.
Yeah. I look forward to reading it.
My next book will be The Shack by W.M. Paul Young. It's about this family who has to deal with the loss of their daughter who was abducted and then brutally murdered. And evidence of her murder was in this shack. And so 4 years later, the father gets a letter, apparently from God, to go back to that shack. Go back to that shack to see something. I don't know what happens, but apparently it's very riveting. And
I've heard a lot of good things about this book.
Yeah.
It's a Christian book, right?
Yeah, it's a Christian book.
But I've been seeing it everywhere and hearing about it, so apparently it's really good.
Hopefully it is.
I hope it is, too.
Well, that's my third book.
As you've seen in the thumbnail, I got a big stack of books. So my third book, I don't know if you've seen our fall thrift store book haul and music haul, but we talked about how we were going to be rereading the Twilight series for October, for the month of October. So what happened was we didn't read the book for the month of October, so I am going to be reading. I finished Twilight.
Yeah.
I am currently on New Moon, finally, after a month long of getting myself to read Twilight.
Same.
So I'm reading New Moon, but since Christmas break starts next Friday, I actually may be finished with it by then because we have finals next week, and so that gives me time to read. And so I'll be reading this. And for those of you who are familiar with Twilight, she's dealing with the aftermath of Edward leaving her, but then she is starting to spend more time with Jacob, and he discovers that he's a werewolf, and all things just go downhill from there and then go back uphill.
And then she's trying to kill herself in every kind of way. So that's interesting.
It is.
Okay, so my next book, which I am super excited about.
Both of our TBRs. Oh, wait.
It is The Chemist. I don't know if you can see that, but
let's see. There we go.
The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. I am so excited for this book because, first of all, it's like new adult.
Well, first of all, this book is so exciting because of, Eclipse. Like, we're reading Eclipse for this month for me, as well as Breaking Dawn and continuing the whole thing. So as you can see, we are Stephanie Meyer fans.
Yes, definitely.
So we are very excited because this is the 5th book that Stephanie Meyer has written, and
6, right?
Been like,
because she had the host.
4 or 5. Oh yeah, 6. I counted wrong. Well, I'm a writing major, but The Chemist is like her 6th book, and the host came out years ago. So this is so exciting for us because we love Stephanie Meyer and we love her writing, and so it's finally exciting to see something from her again. Want to tell us what the book is about?
Well, it's pretty extensive, and I really don't know.
Give us the short summary.
Well, okay, so there's this woman who is okay. So she's an assassin, sort of, and so
sort of.
So she's like basically falls in love with this guy, I believe, and then she has to figure out a way to, I don't know really. She has to go against this government. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually read the first beginning yet, so. But it has action in it, and I like action.
It's kind of funny how we're like, we love Stephanie Meyer, but we don't know what that book is about. But
either way, this was on my TBR list.
Yes.
I might do a review on it, so hey. Then you'll know what it's about.
Yes, you will. Oh, book reviews!
Okay. What are you reading?
And my next book on my TBR is Night by Elie Wiesel. And this book is about a Jewish-born man who, not Jewish-born. Well, yeah, he's Jewish. But it's about this teenager. At the time, he was a teenager, and it's really detailing his life that he and his family spent in Auschwitz, the concentration camp in Germany. And so it's really an autobiography of his life and the life of his family. And so it's really interesting that I'm reading this book and The Book Thief because it kind of deals with World War II in both aspects, as where this book is nonfiction. And so Elie Wiesel actually just passed away, I think, in the past year, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's going to be really interesting reading this book. And so I've been wanting to read it for a while. I just never knew really what it was about. And I got this from a thrift store, so I was like, why not read it? And also, if you did not know, this book is also a trilogy. There are 2 more books that go along with this that I do not know the titles of.
Nonfiction trilogy?
Yes. Like, there's, like, another, like, 2 other books that kind of follow along with this. Because it's Night, and then there's another, like, similar title. I don't know why it's not in here.
Okay, so
wait, I wasn't done, but go ahead.
Okay. My next TBR book is going to be Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. He was a psychologist, and this book is basically about man's search for meaning, obviously, and about how you can change your own life and how you have the power to change your own life.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's a book
it's really short too.
It's a book I've been wanting to read for a while now. Since I'm like psychology
well, minor. Sorry about that.
It's kind of book I'm reading.
And this book, as you know, I made a video called The 5 Reasons Why I Love Tahira Mafi. By the way, you should go watch that video after you watch this video to know why I love Tahira Mafi. So, my next book on my TBR is Furthermore.
Ooh, that's a nice
So
cover.
beautiful.
That's a beautiful cover.
It is beautiful. And so I'm going to be reading this. And I waited so long. It came out in August, I believe. And so when I got it, I was like, okay, I'm going to wait till Christmas break because I really want to enjoy it. And there's actually a funny story behind this. It wasn't funny at the time. But what happened was I ordered the book on Amazon. I'm so excited. It's going to come in 2 days. So we live on campus, and so we have P.O. boxes. And so I get an email from Amazon, and it's like, your book is in Tulsa, the location we're in, but it's not delivered to where your location is. And so I was like, okay, not a big deal. I'll just call. And so apparently what happened was they sent the book to the wrong carrier facility. And because I really wanted this book, I had my friend drive me to the carrier facility to pick this book up. Got to the carrier facility, missed them by, I think, 15 minutes. They took it back to the other carrier facility where it was originally supposed to be. So I had to wait a whole weekend for this book. And it was Labor Day weekend. And so it didn't come till Tuesday. And so, yeah, but I finally have it. And it's beautiful. And I love it. And I'm going to rub my face against it. So, yeah.
That's not awkward.
At all.
Okay, so my next book I'm going to read.
Wait,
what?
I forgot to say what Furthermore is about in case you don't know. But Furthermore is about this girl who was born without color. And it's kind of like an Alice in Wonderland thing where she's going to find her father and she goes on this really awesome journey and meets all these other really cool characters. But it's really awesome because this is Tahira Mafi's first time publishing anything that is really this fantastical, because as you know, she wrote Shatter Me before, and Shatter Me was more science fiction, and so she's tried her hand at something new. And this book is also middle grade, as where Shatter Me was young adult, and so it's going to be interesting. I apologize for cutting you off.
No problem. The next book I'm going to read is this phenomenal book called Illuminate. Hey, you know gonna like this book.
I don't know if I want to read it.
It's so good, but the thing is, it's really complex. It has so much going on to where you can if you read the blurb at the back of it, you won't really understand it unless you actually start reading the book. And so the thing for me is that I can't read the book alone. I have to read the book while listening to the audio.
And the thing is, like, when you open the book up and like try to read it, like it's like, did I miss something?
Yeah, because
it's so
just
weird.
Really, it's just a bunch of article clips and newspaper clips and emails and like chatting rooms, and book formation. And so if you listen to the Audible, it has all different kinds of voices. I think there's like 11 people speaking for this book. It's a lot of people, and so you get like different tones and everything, and it's very like scientific. So when you hear it and you read it, it just makes the experience all the much better. So I can't really explain what the book is about, but it's about, maybe I can explain. Okay, there's like 3 ships, and 2 of these ships are like the military ship, and then there's the scientific ship, and they're each running away from this other ship that's trying to kill them. All the while they're trying to figure out what's going on the inside of the ships. Like there's like some type of mutiny, then there's like mutations going on. I'm like, what in the world is happening? I'm like 35% in, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's my book.
I'm 0% in, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, whatever. What's the other book?
My last and final book on my TBR is The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty, who is an Australian writer.
That's nice.
I believe. Yep. She is from Sydney, Australia. And so this book is about a woman who finds a letter from her husband. But the thing is, she wasn't supposed to find the letter until he was dead. So
he's alive?
He's alive. And she finds the letter.
Is he dying alive?
No,
or is he
he's
alive,
not dying. He is alive, and she just happens to find the letter that contains his deepest, darkest secret.
But what, is he going to die?
Like something with the potential to destroy not just the life they built together, but the lives of others as well.
What kind of secrets does this man have?
I don't know, but she wasn't supposed to sign the letter till later. At least that's what I have heard about it. But isn't the cover just beautiful? And I'm kind of skeptical to read this book because I read a book by Leanne Moriarty before, and I didn't like the ending at all. It was probably one of the weirdest books I've probably read in my life. Yeah, and I haven't read many weird books, but there are some that you read and you're like, why did I waste my time and money on this?
It's like when you watch that movie and it's just, you're just like, at the end. And you're like, I don't know, what did I do to myself?
Like Lucy, but this is not a movie review. But don't watch Lucy, it's not like this. But anyways, this has been, oh, do you have more?
Sorry. I just have like 3 other Christian fiction books that I'm not going to mention.
Okay.
They're by Amy Mateo, which is a Christian fiction author, and then Tammy L. Gray.
Cool.
Yep. Sway, Sell Out, and Mercy's Fight. Yeah. Lately I've been into the groove of reading Christian fiction romances when I usually just read science fiction. So this one is a pretty good read. These are pretty good reads. So yeah.
Yeah, we're excited because we finally get to read without distractions,
Oh, yes.
without homework whispering in our ears telling us it has to be done.
Gnawing at our souls.
This has been Sunny Magnolia's December TBR. We hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment because we love reading your comments.
Yeah, and just if you have books you're going to read or if you've read the books that we're going to read, don't be afraid to type in the comments below about what you think.
Also, if you are also in college and you are going on Christmas break,
something fell.
Let us know so we can celebrate together through the internets and be happy
for one another.
We are all going on break. So, thank you for watching. This has been fun. And stay tuned for more videos because we have book reviews coming. We have life videos coming. And so thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Push that button and subscribe.
Sunshines and smiles, people. Sunshines and smiles.
Sunshines and smiles.
Bye.